I would ask the public to be kind to not just our operators, the public-facing workers, because it's a difficult time right now.
The police service, the fire paramedic service, and Winnipeg Transit now all struggling with staffing issues due to the infection rate caused by the Omicron variant. Though the expectation would be that there would be fewer people taking buses, well, more have to crowd onto fewer buses, and that's becoming a bigger issue. Romeo Ignacio, president for the Amalgamated Transit Union Local 1505, says that Omicron, on top of other factors, has impacted many members of the union and that it started right after the holidays. And the numbers continue to soar since Wednesday.
75 COVID related. There's more than 75. Due to accidents, there's some assaults that happened over the last couple of weeks. So some of the members are still off because of workers' comp and all that. But 75 are directly related to either self-isolation, quarantine while waiting for test results, and COVID positive. Today, I actually received 4 more. So we're looking at about 80 now.
According to Ignacio, the city and the province need to step up to supply critical items in order to keep bus services running.
The city is actually providing our members 2 masks a day per operator if they're working, and that's a good first step. But we also sent a request to the province for KN95.
In addition to KN95 masks, the ATU submitted a request asking the government to provide additional supports to workers. On Thursday, the city's emergency manager addressed some of these concerns.
And we are working through that right now. So thank you to the province who's trying to get rapid tests out from the federal government and their stock. We're working with them right now. And right now we are using overtime. So there is overtime provisions for all areas where we're providing critical infrastructure services like transit.
And while overtime is keeping the transit system afloat for now, Ignacio says the gap in service will continue to grow as Omicron spreads.
The city has a plan for further reduction to 12% from the current 6% reduced service. That's going to translate to about 70 to 80 buses that will be off the road.
As for city bus drivers, the pandemic continues to weigh on them, according to Ignacio.
They're burned out. They're feeling stressed. Some are actually off work because of stress. Obviously, the ones that are left will get to a point where, we're dealing with more passengers now because there's less operators or less buses on the road. There's always that fear that this is just going to escalate to a point where we just don't have enough operators.
In Winnipeg, Brianne Foley, City News.